Hey everyone, and welcome to another unboxing video. Another opening stuff, but in box form this time. Got the new pro wrestling crate for July 2026. I don't know if there was a theme. I know there was like a lot of 90s-ish wrestlers, 80s, 90s wrestlers in here. So let's just open this bad boy up and see what's in the box. Oh, it is called. It's July. That's the 90s crate. Don't look at that. It's called the 90s crate. So I was right with that. I didn't know if it's actually called that or not, but yeah. Anyways, shirts. These have shirts in them. Two shirts, as a matter of fact. The first shirt is Feel the Bang. Yo, it's me. It's me. It's DDP on this DDT shirt right here. So you got Diamond Dallas Page pointing at you and doing the diamond cutter symbol, which the diamond upside down is up. I'm not going to finish that sentence, but if you've seen Ready to Rumble, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, blue shirt, DDP shirt. Yeah. Good stuff there. If you're a fan of DDP, there's a sticker in between the shirts this time. Normally there's just two shirts in a row. All right, next shirt is the Iceman, Dean Malenko. And this is done kind of like like a retro video game kind of feel, like a cover art of a wrestling video game or something kind of. So yeah, Dean Malenko shirt. That's kind of exciting because Dean Malenko does not have a lot of T-shirts in the grand scheme of wrestling stuff. So it kind of reminds me of like the WCW wrestling game, maybe. I don't know. I'm getting like WCW vibes off of this for sure, which makes sense because Dean Malenko obviously wrestled there. But like, I don't know. I'm getting like the feelings of some sort of WCW cover art that's replicating. The next thing is that sticker that was in between things. Ooh, yeah, the Macho Man 250 Years of America sticker with the Statue of Liberty and Mount Rushmore and the Washington Monument, which is by that Green River of Slime in Washington, D.C., and the Liberty Bells on there, and of course the Macho Man right in the middle, the most in his most patriotic gear for the 250th anniversary of America. So yeah, that's a big sticker there. The next item, the micro brawler this month. Speaking of the Macho Man, this is not him, but that is his brother, the genius, Lanny Poffo. So yeah, kind of cool that I'm a big fan of this one because I do like me some Lanny Poffo. I always hated the genius as a kid, but I did appreciate his poetry in the ring before matches. But good dude. Seems like a good dude every time you hear like an interview with him stuff afterwards. So my buddy, actually, one of my buddies, saw him on his like last day alive, which is a crazy story too. Lanny Poffo there, wearing of course, his robes and his hat. The hat is really cool. The hat goes pretty deep in the needed a thick boy packaging because his hat goes kind of deep back. Nothing crazy about the back for design, but I mean it's just like a robe, so it's not really like the most exciting outfit in the first place. I'm guessing the variant is probably like a blue or something in color, but this is just the regular one, but pretty cool one nonetheless. So pretty big. I like that one quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. The next item is Brutus the Barber Beefcake item, and I'm guessing it is a fake bow tie because he would wear these to the ring famously, and it just kind of hooks around there. There we go. This is not going to be on very tight because I'm not good at doing that stuff. But yeah, got a little bow tie here, which my cats, ironically enough, today also got like my daughter cut ribbons for the cats and tied them around their neck, kind of like this. So, yeah, that's pretty ironic. I will be joining my cats with the pink ribbon around their necks. That popped the wife. The next item is the pin, and the pin for this month is Sting with RoboCop. So famously, Sting and RoboCop met at a WCW pay-per-view back in the day, and they made a T-shirt with a very similar design to this in a pro wrestling crate. I don't know, 4, 5, 6 years ago, long time ago. And now that iconic shirt and image of Sting and RoboCop shaking hands with the RoboCop thumbs up. Of course, when you think of RoboCop, you think of RoboCop doing a thumbs up. That is now commemorated in pin form. So that is pretty exciting. Oh, hey, I got it. My friend Nick is commenting in the section here. This Steve is always late. Who does he think he is? Andy Fritch. I don't know. Is that a Fritchie? Fritch? I don't know. Making fun of our friend Andy. And then cool best friend shirt. Dean Malenko's outside of the box for sure. So yes, good stuff there. The next item is a comic book. And it's a headlock comic book, as they normally include in here. This one is a New Aged Outlaws pinup gallery. Oh, you didn't know? It does look like not really like a pinup gallery. Well, no, it's got stories in here. It is still technically a comic book. The cover is a little bit more papery, kind of the old school 90's comics than the other ones, which are kind of more the traditional printed kind of. I don't know how to describe the cover. The cardstock's a little bit more cardstocky instead of papery, but good stuff there. Of course, it's got all of the iconic images from the times that Billy Gunn and Road Dogg would take around with people that are doing much better things than them. I'm just kidding. I like those guys. They're all right. And then lastly is the autograph. We got the autograph, and it is, oh golly, it's Vince Russo. Of course, the famed professional wrestling writer, is former, as you can see in the picture here, also former WCW heavyweight champion, Vince Russo. So anytime you can get an autograph of a former WCW champion in a crate, that's good stuff right there. You can't go wrong with a Vince Russo free autograph, I guess. That is about as much as somebody would pay for a Vince Russo autograph, but that's okay. The other side of this card contains the contents of this crate, which we just went through. The next crate, oh, we're getting to that time of the year. We're getting to the spooky season. The next crate is masks and paint 10. That's right. We are on number 10 of those. They have some preview people here. They got Danhausen, Psychosis, Andre the Giant, Darby Allin, Ultimate Warrior, Mankind, and more. So that is coming to you next month. They are really milking the Danhausen for as much as possible, which I don't blame them. If you can milk the Danhausen, I mean, he's got nipples, so I think you can milk him. But yeah, if you can get that Danhausen money, you might as well do it. So yeah, there's the crate items in the crate. We're gonna go through them one more time, quick. Are you gonna do something?
I'm gonna bring your twin over.
You're gonna bring my oh, okay, yes. This is my cat, who also has a Brutus the Barber beefcake bow tie. She is a beefcake. That is true. Rate the crate time. We got the Diamond Dallas Page shirt. Not super big on like pictures of people on shirts. I do like DDP, but like while this does fit the 90's aesthetic, I think both shirts kind of fit the 90's aesthetic. This one really isn't like, for me, I'm probably not going to wear it, to be totally honest. I don't think it's terrible though, so I'm probably just going to go like a 3 on that. Dean Malenko shirt, another one that I'm not 100% sure I'm going to wear, but I do appreciate them doing a Dean Malenko shirt just because it's so fucking random, and that I do appreciate that. So I'm gonna go 3.5 just because like I like this design a little bit more than the DDP one, but it's also probably not one that I'm going to be keeping because I just have way too many shirts. That being said, pretty good for a Dean Malenko shirt, all things considered. The Lanny Poffo Genius Micro Brawler, I'm going to go 4.25 on this. I do like this one quite a bit. I mean, it doesn't have tremendous details, but it's got everything that you'd want, and it's a, while not being the most famous wrestler of all time, it's a good one nonetheless. We got the Sting and RoboCop enamel pin. I'm gonna go 4.25 on this again. I do enjoy wearing the Sting and RoboCop shirt from time to time, so I'm gonna go 4.25 on that as well. The Vince Russo autograph. Oh boy, I'll go 4 on this. I'm not a big Vince Russo guy. That being said, he is a relatively important figure in the world of professional wrestling. You can't really tell the story of the Attitude Era without talking about Vince Russo. So that being said, and you know what? Two, I like the autograph. He writes his name. He's got a cross there. I assume maybe a religious thing, or maybe he just likes the letter T. I don't know, but a good image of him too, with holding the WCW Championship belt. This is pretty much like how you would picture Vince Russo on TV. So they did like a good image, a good signature that you can read. I'm gonna go 4 on that. New Age Outlaws comic book. I always like the comic books. I think they're a lot of fun. That being said, I don't like that they kind of cheaped out on the paper stock a little bit, so I'm gonna go like 3.75 on that. Maybe that was an intentional choice, or maybe that was a budgetary choice. I don't know. The Brutus the Barber Beefcake bow tie. I'll go like a 3 on it, and it's fine. It's not anything that like I'm gonna get any use out of other than this video. But I guess if you need a fake pink bow tie that has probably Brutus the Barber Beefcake on it, I don't even know if it says any words on it. It does say Brutus Beefcake on it, so yeah. So if you need a pink bow tie that says the name of a 80s and 90s wrestler on it, I mean, it's a good item, but I can't think of like many occasions where this will be necessary in life. And then the last item is the Macho Man America sticker. I'll go like 3.5 for this. It's a kind of cool design, but it's a big sticker that like is too big to really put on anything. And without taking up too much room, but I don't know, it's kind of a cool image, and it's very America, and that's fine. It's good. So overall, crate, I'm gonna go. Oh, where does that shake us out? Like 3.5, probably. I'll go like a 3.5 out of 5 for this crate. Not the absolute best, but hey, if you like the 90s, there's probably some good value in here, especially if you like the t-shirts. The t-shirts kind of lose me here, so I might even go like 3.25, somewhere in that range. Just because the shirts are like the main reason why you get it, and the shirts were kind of misses for me, but they might be hits for you. Who knows? But that being said, that was this month's crate, this bi-monthly crate. But yeah, so thanks for watching the video. I will be back at some point in the future with more stuff that I open up and talk about. But in the meantime, yeah, that's what I got. Bye. Go watch some wrestling. It's good.